have Thomas taken into custody. You inform Elborna that you have planned to protect Thomas, but the prefect need not know details. It will be safer for everyone this way. Then it will, Brante. You are the only one who truly knows how to help your friend. Proceed, then. My only request is that you remain within the law at all times. You assure the prefect that the law will not be broken. On the contrary, it will be enforced with prejudice. I will leave that to your conscience then. You should get back to work. Begin preparing the case at once. Back at the office, you send a note to Thomas' address. A brief request to visit you at the prefecture as soon as possible. He returns to your office that evening. I haven't seen him for just one day, but he looks a decade older. It pains you to see him so downcast. But you have news. Alton is well on his way toward being punished for his crimes. You are building a case against the High Command of Magra, and Thomas absolutely has to participate in the trial as the main witness and tell the whole truth about the lawless tyranny of the haughty Erknin. Upon hearing these words, Thomas stands tall again. You spy a wicked spark in his eyes, a glimmer familiar from the years when you both were young. My, the Brante boy next door wants to put an Erkin behind bars. Count me in, buddy. I'll bear witness all right, and I'm gonna have myself a good end about that high-born bastard. You ask your friend to pace himself for now. First of all, Thomas needs protection against Otton's harassment, and you have a plan for that. You'll start building a case of illegal dueling, but introduce the facts in a different way. It will look like Thomas was the one who initiated the duel, and you will personally sentence him to a term in prison and temporary revocation of the sword. This way, Otton will be unable to reach Thomas or challenge him again. Thomas will remain safe for several months. You want to put me in jail? Isn't that too much? How's that going to affect my stand in the Legion? But my only alternative is dueling Norton again. Okay, do what you must. I'll put my trust in you, and if it means spending a couple of months behind bars, it shouldn't be any worse than our barracks. That's settled. You write an order to imprison Captain Thomas Guerra for inciting a duel with his superior Sir Dorius Otton. All that is left now is to summon the gendarmes and have them seize Thomas' sword and take him to prison. You calmly watch your friend being put in shackles. He manages a sly wink before being led out of your office. Now, Captain Guerra should be locked in a dark cell and kept safe and sound by the prefecture. Not even Nerknian High Commander has the power to get to him there. But your gambit does not go unnoticed. One of the judges at the prefecture learns about your order and starts spreading rumors among the other nobles, claiming you besmirch the good name of Sir Dorius Otton. After all, you have created a written record of Otton being challenged to a duel by one of his own captains, a considerable mark of shame for an Erkin High Commander. The nobles are talking about it now. This will surely attract Otton's unwanted attention to the case and make your work as a judge more difficult. Oi. Yeah, tarnish honor. We have just two. Oh my god. Yeah, scheming is better. A holy day is coming, a day when the entire empire thanks the twins for the Silver Tree, the sign they left behind us behind as a reminder of their eternal presence in the world. This momentous occasion is especially important for Nisotti, but the clergy cannot agree on how best to celebrate it. Father Learned has called for all worshippers of the twins to approach the temple of the silver tree and kneel before the sacred relic. But the old clergy balks at the idea of Leonard and the new believers leading the ritual. The day has come, and the monks' crown is moving in a procession toward the temple near the silver tree where Father Leonard awaits. But an inquisitor by the name of Jan stands in their way. She strikes a defiant pose. Confronted by a member of the Holy Order of the Inquisition, the procession reluctantly stops. People, turn back! Those who attend Leonard's right will succumb to the new faith. Those who reject the laws will defy their divine design. You are about to bring the wrath of the gods down upon us all. Open your eyes, go back to your homes and pray to the twins. The procession wants to move, but the people are confused until Father Leonard himself walks out of the temple to meet Jan face to face. People of Anizotti, no one has the right to deny to you the sacred ritual of worshipping at the tree, not even the Inquisition. Is such a denial not more likely to provoke the wrath of the twins? The Inquisition must know that the new faith does not seek to challenge or defy the twins. We are merely trying to correct the mistakes of those who came before us. We do not anger the twins. We merely vex those who refuse to accept the dawn of the new age. Jen finds herself between a rock and a hard place. Seeing that she has no other choice, she lets the procession pass. The new faith's numbers have swelled of late. It cannot be stopped now. Schism 0. Today is an important holiday. The entire empire is celebrating the festival of the silver tree, which commemorates the parting gift of the twin gods, the divine supplement they planted in our mortal world in the middle of Anizotti. Families of the city spend the day in peace and quiet, contemplating the divine roots that join together people, their bloodlines, and the entire empire. Mother always oversees this holiday. The day before the festival, she seemed to have shaken off her usual apathy and engaged in the preparations with excitement. It was as though her illness has loosened its grip. Mother gathers the entire family for the holiday meal. Father is in high spirits today, sharing jokes with you and Nathan. Stefan is trying to suppress an atypical agitation. Gloria is the last to join you at the table. She is wearing new breeches with high stockings and a yellow vest. Gloria, you are wearing men's clothes again. No, Mother, I'm wearing clothes women are forbidden to wear. Sally gives Gloria a stern look. Stefan rolls his eyes but says nothing. Suddenly, Nathan speaks up. A few days ago in the market, I saw a grocer dressed as old as Siegeist the Tempest. He had a huge carrot for his captor. He got to sound Dublin, of course, but until then it was quite a hoot. Everybody laughs at the ridiculous story, relieved. Even Gloria has a smile on her face when she sits down. The feast commences. Your home finally feels warm for a moment. It wasn't so long ago then the four of you couldn't ever reach up to this table. The first word you say, Gloria, was gimme. Nathan used to cling to my skirt all the time, almost tearing it. And you, Michael, you couldn't talk at all yet, but your piercing stare was so expressive it felt as if you were talking to me. Abby looks at Stefan and suddenly grows quiet. When I met Stefan, he was already 3 years old. He was so serious and a smooth talker to boot. I remember that he had a music teacher, but he was too shy to play in front of me, so I used to listen from the next room. Stefan's face twitches. Your elder brother rises and moves to the old harpsichord. His fingers fly gracefully over the keys. A melody fills the house, melancholy and sweet. The last note lingers in the air, then silence falls. The family is awestruck. Words fail you all. Who wrote that? A nobleman from the capital? Between drinking a glass of wine and beating a servant? Your sister's cutting remark puts an end to the warm, cozy atmosphere. Stefan calmly turns to face her. No, it was I who composed this piece of music. It is called Mother. Mother rises to her feet. She would have needed help to do this just recently, but now she treads unassisted towards Stefan and draws him close. Stefan puts his arms around his stepmother's waist, then detaches himself awkwardly. May the twin gods bless you, Lydia. Gloria considers the scene with thinly veiled fury in her eyes. Of course, highborn nobles like Stefan are made for the arts. They're the only ones lucky enough to have a soul and experience inspiration. Unlike us, the lowborn, they aren't supposed to feel anything but suffering, let alone expressed in poetry. Everyone notices that Gloria is clutching pages filled with writing, her poems. Your sister casts a mournful gaze at the family and her eyes rest on you. And we can let Gloria read her poems. You persuade the family that Gloria has a right to read her poems. We cannot appeal to Mother, and we can interrupt Gloria if sister is not to indulge in versification. So what will you choose?